So this was my first attempt ever to make my own cheese. I feel like I've achieved a new level of crunchiness. I just followed the recipe by From Scratch Farmstead, except I just used milk that I bought from the store, so it wasn't raw, and I used vegetable rennet because that was the thing that would ship to me the quickest. I used milk kefir that I had on hand for the cheese starter, and I didn't add any calcium chloride to the recipe, which he doesn't, but I've heard is good to do. It helps add acidity, which means you get a higher curd to whey ratio. So obviously if I had done those things, I would have got a more firm curd, and as you can tell, sadly my curd was very soft. When I first was cutting the curds, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't too bad. And then once I was stirring them, I was like, oh, this is not good, which made more work, and I ended up straining the whey twice to try and get more of the curds. I made my own cheese press, which next time I make cheese, I will just buy one because it wasn't the best. It's not very stable. Also, the drying rack that I was keeping it on got rusty. I ended up just chipping parts of it out, which wasn't good. Rubbed it with butter after a couple days to seal it. Yesterday was exactly 4 weeks of the cheese aging. I actually lost track, and then I looked back at a video and it was exactly 4 weeks to the day. I was so surprised it actually tasted good and normal because it smelled like stinky feet and I really didn't want to try it. I thought it tasted a lot like feta. My husband thought it tasted a lot like provolone or like Asiago. It was definitely really strong tasting, but not in a bad way. Definitely one of the more flavorful cheeses I've had. We didn't get sick, so I think we're not gonna die. Overall, I was really happy with how it turned out, especially since I didn't really know what I was looking for. Let me know your best cheese making tips. Cheese and crackers, grommet.